No. The incident referred to. Thank you. The incident referred to was a protest by Mr. Bloom, in which he made wartime allusions of Mr. Schulz, and the President said this was unacceptable and invited Mr. Bloom to apologise. Mr. Bloom did not apologise then, and I call on him now to do so. And if he does not do so, he must leave the chamber. Mr. Bloom.
Yet again, there is one rule for Herr Schulz and one rule for everybody else. This is a disgrace. I have been re-elected to vote in this chamber by the people of Yorkshire, your own constituency I might add, with a democratic mandate which you do not enjoy, Mr. President, yourself, because you switched parties and they voted for the Conservatives. I have no intention of apologising. I have no intention of leaving this chamber. You must have me escorted out, sir.
First of all, Mr. Bloom, I was expelled by the Conservative Party for making a stand on a point of principle closely related to the issues you raised this morning. Secondly, you have not apologised for language which is wholly inappropriate to the European Parliament, and I ask you to leave. Mr. Bloom, no, I'm not taking, I'm sorry, I'm not taking any points of order on this. No. If I have a proposal to make. I can ask the security services to remove Mr. Bloom, but I intend to put it to the vote. Is it the wish of the House that Mr. Bloom should leave? Those in favour, please raise your hands. Thank you. Those who wish Mr. Bloom to stay, please raise your hands. Those abstaining. Now, Mr. Bloom. I will accept one statement from Mr. Farage, the group leader of this group.
Mr. President, the reason for the anger and the noise is because we're not actually applying the rules of this place evenly. Mr. Schulz has repeatedly thrown insults, not just at me, but at many members of this House. He said that the Eurosceptics, the no voters, opened the door to fascism. We've had Danny Cohn-Bendit calling us mentally ill. Can we, Mr. President, if the rules are that something is deemed to be an insult, a member is asked to leave, that's fair enough. But the anger, and I share that anger, is these rules are not applied evenly. Mr. Schulz regularly calls other people fascists, and when he's called one, the member in question is asked to leave. That isn't right. That isn't fair.
Mr. Farage, I don't want to prolong this, but can I just make the observation that this is incorrect? What Mr. Bloom said in two interventions, one from the floor and one from his place, both were heard by many people, and both were unacceptable in parliamentary terms. The House wants Mr. Bloom to leave. That's its expression. If he does not do so, people will infer from that his attitude towards the democratic process. Mr. Bloom, I'm going to invoke Rule 152. If you will not leave, I'll have you removed. I've discussed this with the President, and I have his support for this. Right. Thank you. Mr. Dole, you wanted to intervene.
Monsieur le Président, Monsieur le Président, si vous permettez, ce que j'ai dit ce matin, c'est inadmissible la manière dont s'est comporté M. Bloom. Deuxièmement, nous sommes dans un Parlement démocratique. Nous avons décidé démocratiquement, M. Bloom, que vous quittiez ce Parlement. À votre honneur, je vous demande que la démocratie et ce que représente ce Parlement, quittez aujourd'hui ce Parlement. Je vous le demande par respect du droit démocratique. Monsieur Gollnisch, vous n'avez pas besoin de m'interpeller. On connaît vos méthodes. Elles sont inacceptables antidémocratiques. C'est tout ce que j'ai à vous dire.
Under Rule 1524, I regret that this incident is obstructing the good business of the House. I therefore intend to suspend the sitting for 5 minutes. The sitting is suspended for 5 minutes.